Hello everyone and welcome to EDT 507 Module 2. So here we are already in the second week. Let's look together at some of the expectations. So first off the bat, I'm always trying to find ways to incorporate more social media into our courses, into our program. So let's have some fun and maybe we can even do some hashtags. Focus on Twitter this week. Maybe join our Twitter at @CanisiusEdTech. And maybe we can, do some double posting, more casual conversations, and maybe we can make the I just right now hashtag. What do you think? EdTech leadership. I don't know if that's too wordy, but maybe EdTech leadership could be our hashtag to sort of together to share some of our ideas. If you're not on Twitter, you don't want to be on Twitter, then you don't have to be. But if you are, maybe we can have some fun with this together. Please read the syllabus again very carefully. Let me know if you have any questions about the requirements, especially the field placement. There's more about that below, okay? So we're going to read and watch and do some stuff with some articles, websites, and videos, all in the Module 2 folder on leadership style. So let's go into that folder. Here I am. There's the action sheet, and here's the materials folder. And I have a bunch of stuff here for you. First off the bat, this is a really quick little PDF article on leadership styles and where and when you should use them. Some of the stuff this week is ed tech related, some is just generic leadership aspects, which are really kind of nice. This is a real easy read about different leadership styles, okay? So we're just going to kind of look a little bit into this, all right? I actually do a lot of this even with my high school students. I teach a course on American military history, and we actually use the Army's, U.S. Army's leadership requirements model, where we actually analyze it. And a lot of the stuff that we're doing this week is actually even used by the Army and the military to teach leadership, which is kind of, I think, very interesting. So we'll have some fun with this. All right, so there's that first one. All right, let's go back to the materials page. The second one here is just a quick little website, which has a lot of the really neat different leadership styles, and a lot of these we actually talk about even with my high school students, especially transactional and transformational leadership, even situational leadership. So got some really neat things there to kind of poke around. I would look through all these different styles and see where you fit and those you work with fit, especially your administrators, your leaders, right? That'd be a lot of fun. All right, we have this one about education technology leadership roles. It's another sort of quick read. So I know I'm giving you a bunch of stuff here, but they're not very long, so don't get too discouraged. This is a very easy read. Okay, so that'll be fun. All right, and then we'll get out of that one, and then I have. This is actually a fairly recent article. I've never used it before in this course. This is the first time I'm using it. I think it's going to be a better addition to what I took out from last year. So this is kind of a neat one. And it really assesses leadership styles with technology, comfort, and competency. So this is kind of a neat one. So I think we're going to get a lot out of this one. So it's fairly recent. So some really cutting edge stuff here, hopefully, for you guys. And then we have this 2016 National Educational Technology Plan. And I'll get to the post in a moment. You don't got to read all of this. It's huge. It's like over 150 pages. I'm actually going to skim it. But it's kind of a neat, interesting thing to look at and poke around in, looking at the National Technology Plan. Maybe you never knew there was a National Technology Plan. So that would be a lot of fun. Okay, so take a look at that and got some really neat things you could look at. So that'll be fun. Very useful, I think. All right. And then I have a bunch of links to videos. We got a leadership vision video from a TED Talk down here. We got Colin Powell speaking. We got some other people talking about leadership, especially Steve Jobs. So that'd be a lot of cool ways to put us all together. All right, so here we go. So after you read the leadership styles and the changing minds, I'm going to ask you to answer these questions. Then after technology leadership roles, look at this one. Then the leadership and technology article. Use that, please. You can certainly skim the technology plan, and then the two videos I'm asking you those questions. All right, so we're gonna post all of that. It's a lot, I know, to the module 2 discussion. It's not a lot of reading, but it's a lot of questions to consider, so please budget your time carefully, please. All right, and that will all be in our discussion folder right here, our module 2 discussion folder. That's by Wednesday. So by the following Sunday, the 29th, I'm going to ask you to at least submit the name and place, the site, your mentor teacher, whoever you're working with, administrator, for your 10-hour field experience. You do not have to do the form right away. The form is really more for the end of the placement, but just give me information in the assignment drop, okay, and that's right here, okay, the assignment drop. And then for Sunday, I'm going to ask you to find another district technology plan. Especially if you're in a school that you're doing your observation, I recommend that you use that school's technology plan. If it's your own school, use that technology's plan. All right, and you're going to do a little bit comparing and contrasting with the Clarence plan. You look at the overall strengths and weaknesses of the plan. Please add a link so we can look at the plan and see it, and maybe even a table comparing them would be really nice. But now I'm going to ask you to push a little bit. This is an ed tech class. Let's always try to present our material in a great, creative, multimodal sort of ed tech way. So you can use something maybe perhaps like Lucidchart, LucidPress, Pictochart, Canva, Glockster, whatever you want to use to kind of make this come to life more. Maybe add a little screencast, maybe add a quick little audio narration. Please use some of the tools you've been learning about in other courses in our program. Okay, if this is your first course in the program, I understand that maybe this might be more of a challenge for you. And come talk to me and we'll figure something out. But I'm looking for a fun, creative way to make this come alive more than just a T-chart back and forth, all right? Okay, that's going to be in the Module 2 discussion, research technology plan. And that's over there. Okay, and then certainly you're going to reply to other students' posts from Wednesday. And then even if we can, perhaps carry into next week, go back to the people's discussions of the technology plan, that would be wonderful. All right. Okay, that's our week. So hope that made sense. If you have any questions, let me know, and have a great day. Bye-bye.